Welcome to the City of Florissant podcast, where we talk anything and everything related to the beautiful City of Florissant.
Hi, I'm Mayor Tim Lowery, and welcome to another edition of the Mayor's Podcast Show. Today we're at a location at the Florissant Valley Library, which is next to Bangor Park. With me today is Aaron Seidel, who is the branch assistant manager. Welcome, and so exciting to be here. I was able to take a tour here about a week and a half ago, and there's so many great things happening here at the library. So can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. So I'm actually a Florissant native. I grew up in this area and I lived here from 1989 to 1998, and I started working for St. Louis County Library in 2020 and moved to the Florissant Valley branch of May of 2022. And interestingly enough, this was my home branch growing up, so I remember coming here when I was a little kid.
You know, I did too. Actually, growing up here in Florissant, this is where I came also. Through high school and even through college. Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Tell us, so obviously there's been a big renovation in the last 4 or 5 years here. Can you kind of tell some of the things that have happened as far as the renovation's concerned? And it looks so, I mean, the library just looks so great and all the things that have gone on here. But can you kind of tell us about the renovation that occurred?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you've noticed, it's a lot different from when you and I both used this library many years ago. So the children's area is actually the entire lower level, and it's not just storage anymore. We have a discovery zone down there with pneumatic tubes, touchscreen games, toys, and more for kids to use. We have 3 meeting spaces available for the public to use as well. They're fully equipped with AV, projectors, microphones, anything you might need for a big presentation for a meeting. And then the collections change a lot too. Not only do we circulate books, we also do DVDs. We have some video games now available for people if they'd like to check them out. And we have some other non-traditional library items too, like pickleball kits, disc golf kits. We've started circulating voice recorders for oral history kits and a lot of other like really cool and interesting things.
So you talk about the meeting rooms. I was actually kind of amazed by these meeting rooms that you do have that are open to the public free of charge.
Yeah, that's correct.
So if somebody wanted to reserve one of those rooms, how would they go about that? I mean, do they contact you, or how do they do that?
So there's a couple ways that they can do that. They can reach out to the branch and we can help them on depending on what their needs are. It is based on a first come, first serve availability. They can also go to our website, SLCL.org, and reserve a meeting room there.
Because you have one downstairs that is fairly large. You can actually put quite a few people in there. I mean, it'd be nice for a meeting of 50 or 75 people, I would think, right?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah, it's really nice on the lower level. And actually, I vote here. This is my voting location, and that's exactly where they hold the voting is down in that room. And it's a large room. And I don't know if a lot of people know that you actually have that, and it's free of charge, which is even that much better.
Oh, yeah.
So the other thing is that the other thing that you pointed out when I was here the other day is you guys have a lot of computers that are accessible to the public.
That's correct.
So kind of tell us how that works, and what if I walk in the library and it's open, I can use it, or?
Yeah, that's correct. So we do have several computers that are available for the public to use. They are, again, on a first come, first served basis. You are guaranteed an hour use on each one of them. If there's nobody waiting in line for it, you can use it for as long as you need to. You log into it using your library card number. If you don't have a library card with us, we are happy to give you a guest pass as well. If you do log in with your library card, you are able to access your $5 print credit that gets reset every month, so you can get $5 worth of free printouts from us.
So it's not, so you don't pay a fee to use the computer, you just pay if you decide you want to print something.
That's correct. So it's 10 cents a page for black and white prints, and then 25 cents a page for color.
Gotcha. So, I mean, obviously, the day I was in here, there was quite a few people using the computer, so it does get pretty busy with people using the computer. But most of the time, they're accessible, though.
Yes, that's correct.
So, this room that we're in right here, this is called the quiet room.
Yes.
So, how many of these rooms do we have, and what is the purpose of the quiet rooms?
So, the quiet room that we're in right now is the only quiet room that we have in the building. It is available for anybody to walk in and use. It is not reservable like the meeting rooms are. And it just serves as a place for people who want a more traditional library setting. If they want to come in here and read or get some work done on their laptop in a quiet environment, they're more than welcome to do this. And as long as there's a seat available, they can use it.
So, the other thing I remember is that there's a couple other smaller rooms with like maybe a little desk in there where, let's just say I needed to talk to somebody, have a conversation, just maybe an interview with somebody. Mm-hmm. Do you have rooms like that available also?
Yes, we do. They are our study rooms. We have 3 of them available. They are, again, like the others, on a first come, first served basis, and you're guaranteed an hour use in them. And like you said, they're for people who want to come in and meet with a study group and have a private, quiet conversation. You can use it if you have an interview that you think will be an hour, or anything related to that.
Now, does the library district, do you guys offer any type of classes, things like that, for people that, certain topics, things like that you would like to talk about?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have a really large and robust programming schedule that includes a wide array of topics, anything from history and genealogy related to local history to more broader topics worldwide. We also have a lab trainer that is based out of this branch who provides computer classes for people who need assistance, including typing practice, Microsoft Word and Excel and PowerPoint. And she's also willing to meet one-on-one with people who would like some extra help through book a trainer appointment that you can schedule on our website.
Now, how much does something like that cost? What's a class like that cost, or a one-on-one type of?
So here it is 100% free. You don't have to pay for any of those courses at all, and the same with the one-on-one help. You just have to make a reservation.
What a great resource for the community. It really honestly is, especially when, everybody's kind of struggling right now, and they come in here and they can learn things like this and not even have to pay. That's unbelievable.
Absolutely. We are more than happy to provide the service for the community, and we encourage everybody to take advantage of it.
Very good. So if somebody just wants to come in, take a tour, get their library card, anytime they walk in, what are the hours of operation? How would you just walk in and get your card? Will you guys do an actual tour of the facility for people? How does that work?
Yeah, so anybody is welcome to come in whenever they'd like to get a library card. We just ask that you come to the circulation desk and let us know you need a card. You'll need a photo ID with your current address on it, and we can issue your card to you. If you would like a tour, you are more than welcome to reach out to us and schedule one. We're happy to provide tours of the facilities to anybody who is interested, as long as there's somebody available to do it for them.
So, Aaron, tell us about some of the other services. I know there's a lot that we talked about the other day. There's a lot of services that the library does provide to our residents and our citizens. Can you kind of tell us about some of the other services that we've not necessarily touched on here today?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually have a lot of services here at the Florissant Valley Library that aren't offered at every other branch in the district. So we are a diaper distribution site through a partnership with the Diaper Bank, and those are available for children ages 0 to 3. We also distribute period supply kits as well through that partnership. We give out gun locks and COVID test kits to anybody who wants them. They just have to come in and ask. So we will have blood pressure kits entering circulation really soon for patrons to check out if they would like to take a at-home blood pressure test. And we are also a site that provides after-school meals and summer lunches through our partnership with OFS. We have twice a month, we have a Castle representative here on the second and fourth Tuesday from 9 to noon who's willing to meet with people who might need assistance paying their bills. And the Tap-In Center also provides legal services here every Tuesday evening. We've got the Discovery Zone I previously mentioned with all the pneumatic tubes and things that are available for kids and families to use, as well as the lab trainer that I mentioned who will provide classes. Florissant Valley has become a pretty popular site for our history and genealogy and reference department to come and present programs as well, and in addition to providing assistance to patrons who might like using help with, or might like some specific help using those resources. And then lastly, we have a monthly program series through a partnership with the Kransberg Art Foundation that happens once a month on the second Monday.
Wow. There's definitely a lot going on in this building. I would have never guessed that you guys would be at the diaper site, a place where people can come to eat, free COVID testing. You guys provide so much, and it's so important for people to know about this in our community because, like I said, everybody has needs right now, and for you guys to provide all these services, I think it's just excellent for our community, and we certainly appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. We're happy to do it. We like to keep busy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So what are the hours of operation?
So the Florissant Valley Library is open on Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and then on Fridays and Saturdays, 9 to 5 p.m., and we are open on Sundays from 1 to 5 p.m.
Very good. So obviously, we're getting through the spring and the summer's coming. Is there anything exciting happening during the summer months here at the library?
Oh, absolutely. So summer reading will be gearing up here in June and July. So we encourage everybody to, again, visit our website for more information on the start date.
Very good. That's so exciting. Yeah. So we've touched on a lot of topics, talked about the library a lot, but is there anything that we missed that maybe you want to go back and touch on?
I would just encourage everybody to check out our website, www.slcl.org. We also have a presence on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and our own app that is available for Apple and Android. And through that you can browse the catalog, place holds, and request other items.
Very good. Well, I really appreciate you being here today. I really appreciate you having us here today at your location. This is great. It's a great resource center. It's a great thing in our community. And so we really appreciate all the services that you guys provide.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're really happy to have you here, and we encourage everybody who's listening to come visit the Florissant Valley Library.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
That concludes another edition of the Mayor's Podcast Show. We are Florissant Strong. Thank you.